Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name is Paula. So today's sequence is really great for just a bit of a movement break. We'll work through the whole body, but also just to shift mood, kind of uplift a little bit and just shake things out, okay? So make sure that you're nice and comfortable, and we're going to make a start standing. And let's just bring the feet hip distance apart and feet parallel. And you can either bring the hands to the center of the chest into your prayer position, or if you'd like to, just placing the left hand over the heart and then the right hand over the heart, letting the elbows just drop down. And then if it feels comfortable, just allowing the eyes to close down. Just allowing yourself to take a few deeper, fuller breaths here. And you might notice the hands just rising and falling if your hands are over your chest. And then just starting to check in with whatever's here for you right now. And you might notice the sensations in the body, the temperature of the room. It might be a feeling state or emotional state. Or perhaps there's some thoughts. And just taking this time just to notice and acknowledge what's here. Making space for whatever is present. And then starting to connect more with your physical body. It's grounding down through the soles of the feet. And sense of grounding down through the feet and then lengthening up through the entire spine, all the way up, out through the crown of the head. Just allowing the shoulders to drop away from the ears. Finding your breath. And then when you're ready, gently blinking open the eyes. Releasing the hands down by your side. And we're going to start with a bit of a gentle kind of tapping sequence just through the arms and the shoulders. So you're going to bring the right hand up onto the left shoulder. And we're going to just start to take quite a firm tap just along the outside of the arm and the hands. And then take the tap all the way back up again. All the way up to that left shoulder. Stay connected to your breathing. So we're really just trying to stimulate the outer edge of the skin. Starting to really just wake up kind of sensation here. We'll just do that one more time, up and down this left arm, all the way down to the fingers. Come up to the shoulder, and we're going to change it to a brush. So we're going to, nice firm brush, all the way down and out through the fingers. And then just coming back up, taking an inhale, and then exhale to brush. And again, inhale, and then exhale to brush. And then one more, inhale, and then exhale to brush. And let's swap it around to the other side. So the left hand up onto the right shoulder. And then just starting with this quite firm tap down and then back up again. And I mean, you could hold your arm out if that feels better for you as well, or just keep it hanging kind of down. We'll go one more time, down and then back up again, all the way up and then changing to that brush. So firm brush all the way out through the fingers. Connecting with the breath, taking an inhale and then exhale to brush. And again, inhale and then exhale to brush. And a sense of kind of letting go of anything that you don't need. We'll just go one more time, inhale and then exhale to brush. And then just giving both hands a bit of a shake out to the side. Keep shaking it out. Having a sense of just that flicking away anything you don't need right now. Just letting it go. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend out through the fingertips, reaching out, palms of hands facing forward. Find the breath, ground down through the feet. And just notice just any kind of residual sensation just from that very simple practice we've been doing. And then we're going to take a few rotations through the shoulder girdle here. So just taking an inhale, starting to turn the palms to face towards the ceiling, turning the palm to face down, and then taking a little upper back bend here, lifting the sternum, lift the eyes as you inhale. And then as you exhale, going the other way. So upper back comes back, rotate the palms to face down, thumbs pointing down, and then thumbs pointing to the back, and then taking that little C curve forward, chin dropping down, and then inhale to rotate the other way, and sternum lifts, eyes lift, and then exhale, palms down, thumbs back, little curve, and then inhale, back to center. Keep the arms out to the center. Bring the arms up to shoulder height in front of you, right arm underneath, left arm on top, and giving yourself a little bit of a hug here. Trying to hold as far over as you can onto the shoulders. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, take a side bend to the right, and you can lift the eyes up to the left. And then inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left, eyes look to the right. And then inhale, center, side bend to the right, eyes to the left. Inhale, center, side bend to the left, eyes to the right. Inhale, center. Take a little C curve with the body down. And then taking an inhale to lift up. Let the arms circle up and then reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Lower ribs in. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to bend through the knees and then take a drop swing. So we're letting the torso drop and the arms swing back. And then inhale to come back up again. And then exhale, bend through the knees, drop, let the arms swing back, and inhale to come up. And then exhale, bend through the knees, let the back of the neck relax, and inhale, come up. Let's go 2 more like that. Trying to let the arms really relax. So we're allowing momentum to do a lot of the work here for us. And then taking an inhale, press down through the feet, palms of hands come together, look up towards the thumbs, exhale, forward fold into your Uttanasana. Feeling free to bend the knees here as much as you need to. Let the head relax down, back of the neck soft. Take an inhale into your halfway lift, lengthening out through the crown, and exhale, fold. Soften through the knees, drop the tailbone down, spinal roll to come all the way back up. Arms back up to shoulder height. Take the left arm underneath now, right arm on top, giving yourself that little hug. Take an inhale, exhale, side bend to the left, eyes to the right. Inhale, center, side bend to the right, eyes to the left. Inhale, center, bend to the left, eyes to the right, center. One more time, bend to the right and center. And then let's take an inhale. As you exhale, a little C curve. And then inhale, coming back up and release those arms, circling up, reaching up through the fingertips. As you exhale, bend through the knees, drop, swing, back of the neck relaxes, inhale. And then exhale, drop, swing, inhale, back up. We'll go 3 more like that. Press down through the feet as you grow back up and exhale. This is 2. And this is 1. Coming back up, inhaling, palms, hands come together. Exhale, forward fold into your Uttanasana. Let the back of the neck relax. Step forward towards the top of the mat unless you're already there. Feet can stay hip distance apart. Take an inhale into your halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Bend through the knees. Step back into your down facing dog. Pressing down through the palms, the hands. Feeling free to pedal out through the feet here. And then lowering the heels back down. Come down onto the knees. Keep the toes tucked under and sit back into your child's pose. So we're in this very active child's pose, or sometimes called loaded child's pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, coming up onto all fours, C-curving through the spine, release the tops of the feet down and unfurl the spine into this soft up dog. Bend the elbows to come all the way down. Take an inhale into your up dog again, reversing, bend the knees, tuck the toes under, back into your child's pose. Coming forward onto all fours and back into down facing dog. Just taking one breath in your down facing dog. Rising up onto the balls of feet. Take that right leg up into your three-legged dog and bend into this left knee. Keep reaching out through the ball of the right foot. Taking an inhale. And then as you exhale, step that right foot to the outside edge of that right hand. Walking that right hand a little bit closer in towards the center. Taking an inhale to reach the chest forward. And then as you exhale, drop that left knee down. Release the top of the left foot down. Shoulders away from the ears. Just find your breath. An option here to take this next variation, coming onto the outside edge of the right foot, trying to keep that right foot flexed and not overstretching the outside of the ankle. And then taking a twist, placing the right palm to the inner edge of that right knee, and then twisting to look over the right shoulder. Just allowing that left hip to sink down if you can. Stay connected to your breathing. And then taking an inhale, bringing that right hand back down, tuck the back toes under, step back into your three-legged dog, inhaling, exhale, knee to chest and step it forward in between the hands into your sprinter's lunge now. Reach the chest forward, inhaling, and then as you exhale, start to straighten both legs, lift that left heel up, draw the navel in, let the upper back just relax down, and then bending into that right leg, take an inhale, hands down, step back into your down facing dog. Come down onto the knees, shift back into your child's pose, take an inhale. Exhale, seek through the spine to come into tabletop. Release the tops of the feet down and release all the way down onto your belly, reversing. Inhale up, back to the knees, tuck the toes under, press back into your down facing dog. Taking one breath in your down dog. Rising up into the balls of feet. Take that left leg up into your three-legged dog. Bend into this right knee. Keep reaching out through the ball of that left foot. Take an inhale and then exhale. Step it to the outside of the left hand. Walk that left hand a little bit closer in towards the center line. Reaching that right heel back and then dropping down to that right knee. Release the top of the right foot down. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Steady gaze with the eyes. Option here to take a variation. So we're just going to flex that left foot and come to the outer edge of that left foot. Using that left hand to just gently press open that left leg and turn to look over the left shoulder. And then returning back to center, place both hands back down, tuck the back toes under. Take that left leg back to your three-legged dog. Inhale, press down through the hands. Exhale, knee to chest, step it forward in between the hands. Coming into your sprinter's lunge, inhaling. And then exhale, straighten both legs. Lifting that right heel up. Just relaxing the torso over this front leg. Engaging that left quadricep up. Bending into the left leg, inhale. And then exhale, step back into down facing dog. Let's take an inhale here, staying for the exhale. Walk the hands back towards the feet, coming into your Uttanasana. Let the back of the neck relax. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. And your choice here, you can hold the elbows, or if it feels available and you'd like to bring the forearms to the back of the calves, just going for this variation. Trying to bring the torso towards the thighs. Trying to lift the shoulders away from the ears. Slow down the breathing. And maybe if it's available, you start to engage the quadriceps. Shifting the weight forward towards the balls of the feet. And then releasing those hands, bend through the knees. Walk your hands out just into a short down facing dog. And then coming down onto the knees, just setting up in your Japanese seat for a moment. Just letting the hands just rest down onto the thighs, closing down the eyes. Just feeling into the length of the spine. And you might need to open your eyes to see what's happening, but you can also just listen for the cues. Just going to do a little light brush with the fingertips along the face. So we're going to bring the fingertips to the center of the forehead, taking an inhale. As you exhale, just letting the fingers just lightly brush down, letting the jaw unhinge as you bring the fingers past the cheeks. We'll just repeat that a few times. So fingertips to the forehead, inhaling, and then exhale, a little light brush, hands rest down. Just a few more, just on your own. Noticing where you can release the jaw. And then just finishing off your last one. Letting the hands rest down. Opening up the eyes when you're ready and just shifting over to one side and make your way down onto your back. Just making sure that you feel warm and taking some time to just move into your Shavasana. Letting the feet fall away from one another, arms a bit away from the body, palms facing up. Just completely surrendering the weight of the body now. You can lightly keep your focus on the breath, coming in and out through the nose. Allowing yourself to come to complete rest for the next few minutes. Please feel free to stay resting here if you'd like to. If you feel ready to start moving again, let's just take a little wriggle through the fingers and the toes. And then extend the arms up above the head, taking a big inhale to reach out through the fingertips, reach out through the toes. And then as you exhale, let everything soften. Bending one leg up at a time. Just rolling over onto the right-hand side. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Just finding just a simple crossed legs. Keeping the eyes closed for just another few moments, hands resting down onto the legs. Just picturing the length of your spine. And just noticing any difference between when we started the practice to now. And allowing that to be with you as you move throughout the rest of your day or evening. Bring the palms of the hands together into your prayer in front of the chest, bowing the head down towards your hands. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.